To that scandal involving New York City correction officers, 7 people arrested in a scheme to smuggle drugs, including 2 correction officers. And by irony, this happening on the day of the arrests, a separate undercover operation by New York City's Department of Investigation, showing just how easy it was for an undercover agent posing as a correction officer to smuggle drugs and other banned items into New York City jails. Eyewitness News reporter AJ Ross with the story. She's live in Lower Manhattan. AJ.
Bill, this disturbing pattern was first identified in Rikers, and now the DOI says these prevalent security breaches are just as prevalent inside borough jails like the one behind me here. Now, you mentioned those 2 COs, those Manhattan COs that were indicted today on bribery and smuggling contraband charges. Investigators say a massive overhaul is needed to really end this. This is video of an undercover Department of Investigation's investigator, disguised as city correction officer. Hidden underneath his uniform are scalpel blades, Suboxone, and other contraband.
Basically, you can see he triggers the magnetometer, and instead of then checking him and frisking him or using the transfrisker wand, they just basically wave him on through.
Glaring security breaches like this have prompted repeated investigations by the DOI, resulting in several recommendations to the Department of Corrections. Still, lapses in safeguards persist. And on Thursday, COs Carl Noel and Christian Mizell were indicted along with 5 others for bribery and smuggling narcotics.
The issues of contraband smuggling and violence that we had initially seen at Rikers are every bit as prevalent in the city's borough-wide facilities as well.
With contraband on the inside selling for approximately 7 times its street value, the DOI has been involved in over 24 CO arrests in just the past 3 years.
What's disturbing is how similar this is to many of the other instances.
In response to these recent findings and arrests, DOC Commissioner Cynthia Brand released the following statement, in part saying, quote, "We have revamped front gate security at 3 of our facilities by appointing Special Operations Division staff for overnight, and we've begun moving staff member lockers outside the front gate entrances. We've also already deployed K9s and will expand their use." Now, those 2 corrections officers who were indicted today did make their first appearance in federal court. They were ordered to remain behind bars without bail.